For several weeks, there have been ongoing protests in Sweden against the government. These protests are fueled by discontent over the Swedish government's perceived tolerance of unstable activists and people spreading negativity towards Islam in the country. Some people have been disrespecting our beloved Holy Quran and making offensive portrayals of our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, leading to negative attacks in Sweden. The Muslim community worldwide is growing frustrated with this situation. To address this issue, peaceful protests have been organized to urge the Swedish government to reconsider its stance and make changes to the laws. One significant protest took place in Stockholm, outside the Stockholm Central Mosque, where the Quran incident had recently happened by a person named Momika. This action received a lot of criticism from people all around the world. The police, under pressure from this criticism, decided to look into the matter and investigate what happened. The Swedish Prime Minister, Ulf Kristersson, had a confusing response to the situation. He said that technically, Momika's protest was allowed by the law, but he didn't think it was the right thing to do. He also mentioned that it was the police's job to decide whether to allow such protests or not. Thousands of Muslims from different backgrounds came together to show solidarity. They recited the Quran verses and recited the shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith, as a symbol of unity. Numerous international organizations and many world leaders have expressed their strong condemnation of an incident that deeply offended Muslims worldwide. The Iraqi government, for example, issued a statement strongly criticizing the repeated burning of copies of the Holy Quran by the individuals with disturbed minds. They described these acts as hateful, aggressive, and contrary to the principles of freedom of expression. The Iraqi government emphasized that such actions are not only racist, but also promote hatred. Following the incident, the United Arab Emirates took action by summoning the Swedish ambassador. Jordan also summoned Sweden's ambassador, considering the act as an incitement to racism. Jordan's foreign ministry released a statement denouncing the disrespect towards our Holy Quran as a dangerous act of hate and a display of Islamophobia intended to provoke violence. They stressed that such kind of acts should not be seen as a form of freedom of expression and called for responsible behavior and actions to be upheld. Kuwait's Ministry of Foreign Affairs echoed similar sentiments, stating that the Swedish government has deeply offended Muslims worldwide and urged the promotion of values such as tolerance and coexistence. Additionally, Morocco recalled its ambassador to Stockholm in response to the incident. Prominent figures within the Muslim community also voiced their concerns. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Karim Al-Isa, the Secretary General of the Muslim World League and Chairman of the Organization of Muslim Scholars, condemned the act, emphasizing that it would only fuel hatred and serve the agenda of extremists. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan stated that insulting Muslims is not an expression of freedom of thought, and he pledged to teach Western monuments of arrogance this lesson. Moreover, Erdogan restated that Turkey will not allow Sweden to become a member of the NATO military alliance. This is because Turkey believes that as long as Sweden allows protests that disrespect the Holy Book of Islam to occur, they should not be a part of NATO. The Palestinian Foreign Ministry characterized the attack on the Holy Quran as an expression of hatred, racism, and a blatant assault on values such as tolerance, acceptance, democracy, and peaceful coexistence among followers of all religions. The protests all over the world were peaceful and showcased the Muslims community's strong faith and resilience in the face of adversity. There was a sense of calm and determination as the participants peacefully conveyed their message. This display of unity and devotion to Islam had a profound impact, not only within the Muslim community, but also among people of different faiths and backgrounds. Many non-Muslims joined the protest to show support and solidarity, recognizing the importance of religious freedom and respecting diverse beliefs. All these disturbed people who have negativity for Islam in their hearts were hoping to provoke violence and divide the world by disrespecting our beloved Holy Quran. But their plan backfired. The Muslim world responded peacefully, refusing to be drawn into the conflict. This failure to incite a reaction is a testament to the fact that Islam as a religion has evolved beyond using aggression to resolve differences with its adversaries. It's important to understand that the harmful actions carried out by such individuals, such as disrespecting the Quran, as well as insulting our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, do not have any negative impact on the growth or spread of Islam worldwide, including in Western countries. Some people believe that the best way to confront Muslims and their faith is by insulting them. These actions do not undermine the religion itself. However, when Muslims respond to such attacks by deepening their connection to their faith, expressing their beliefs, and standing up against anti-Islamic acts, it serves as a means to promote and highlight the strength and unity of Islam. This response can be seen as a positive achievement for Islam in terms of public relations, and it may even lead to political victories, such as the implementation of laws to combat hate speech and protect religious texts from desecration. These protests are a message directed towards countries like Sweden, advising them to reconsider their position on hostility towards Islam and to refrain from defending acts of bigotry against Muslims and attacks on the Islamic faith. The suggestion is that one day the world may have a Muslim majority, and it would be more favorable for these countries to be allies to the majority religion rather than against it. It is a request to countries like Sweden to distance themselves from hateful ideologies, as the result of such things is undesirable and not in their best interest.